We're going to let rip here though, and all mud's going to go there.
What? It's only mud. It's not oil or out, is it?
I'm going to let you jet wash it with all mud on.
Right then, another Yeti video. So today's Tuesday. This Sunday we're off to Wales with the guys from 4-Wheel Drive UK. If you're not sure who they are, check them out on Instagram, YouTube. Got quite a decent following. So today we've got a jobs list, a bit more professional than usual. A few things on there that we need to get done. Potentially not going to get them all done today, but we're planning on stopping behind Thursday night as well. So I think the first job is to get it all cleaned inside and out, because it's disgusting from when Rob and George took it green laning in Saddleworth. As you can see, it's seen better days inside and out. So once we've done that, we're going to test the articulation as it is now with the anti-roll bars attached, and then we're going to disconnect the anti-roll bars and see what difference that makes to the articulation. So I think first job is Rob getting the forklift truck, and then a few other jobs we've got: Aldex service, straighten out all the wheels because Ryan bent one and Rob tried to straighten it and it's still not round.
I think you've gone too far, mate.
Oil and filter, spanner check, obviously make sure nothing's falling off. We have got a snorkel. Whether that goes on, that's a different question. Battery tray, there's some kind of weird battery tray in the boot of these, which we'll show you in a bit. But that's hangs down really low behind the back bumper. In Saddleworth, the exhaust and that box, we're taking, Rob's moving me already. We're taking a bit of a beating on all the stones and everything, so we're going to swap that out for a shallower one. And then I think to finish it off, we've got a light bar as well, but if we get onto that, we'll show you that at the time. So let's get jet washed and let's check the articulation.
I'm saying 270. 270. 270.
The rear one's just up.
I say like 275.
So 270 rear, 275 up front. We'll take anti-roll bars off in a bit and then we'll retest that and see what results we get. So Rob's decided he didn't want to get wet while it were on ramp, so we're going to wash it after. So let's pull it in fab shot, let's crack on.
Am I doing it?
Yeah, picture.
A little damage update since me and George went out in it. Rear silence took a bit of a nick. That's coming off anyway.
You saw that bit on video, pretty sure.
I don't think I did.
You were driving.
That probably needs rectifying.
Standard tank guards. That'll be disastrous if you get an oil tank.
Sills aren't too bad.
No, I've got a few little dings.
I think that's fresh. Well, there's a bit of a ding here, like.
I don't know how it works.
I think that was there last time.
Yeah, that's other than that.
That was there last time.
We're all good other than that.
It's holding it well. This is holding it well. It popped out front. Few tie wrap.
Yeah. Definitely need to get these power flex bushes installed.
I've seen better days.
No matter.
Oh, and down pipes. Knocking on here. Probably all those vibrations and weird noises. Right, let's crack on. George's cutting back box off.
Failing a bit.
So we've got the battery box that's not a battery box out, and here's one that we ordered from another model Yeti. I'm not sure what model it's off, but as you can see it's a lot shallower, so it should give us quite a bit more clearance. So let's get that one bashed in.
We have ordered this for a customer who's looking to fit a twin exit exhaust system. So if you want one, if you want a twin exit exhaust system, let us know, we can get you one of these.
So as with most things, we get carried away, and as you can see, we've kind of cut all the back bumper off, and it's gone. See you later. Obviously, the reason why we've done it is for a better approach angle. We're gonna get the exhaust and tuck it up as far as possible so it's out of the way. Just got the rear anti-roll bar off. That decided not to play ball, so we've just had to cut the bolts off. Hopefully we don't need to put that back on, otherwise that'll be a bit of a nightmare. We just need to cut these brackets off as well, because that bolt's rounded straight off. All fun and games. So next job I think is, what's next job?
Ripsaw falls.
Ripsaw.
Ripsaw falls.
Get them off, and I think Rob's going to do up front.
Pretty solid that.
Is that way through?
Yeah, it is, but
Two hours later. So while Rob cracks on with scrap heap challenge, cutting and grinding and all the caveman stuff, we're going to do the rear Aldex service. Got the filter. We said we were going to do this in first video, but we never got round to it. So we need to get this cap off the rear diff. Probably can't hear me because the Rob's still grinding, but we've got to get this cap off, run the pump in VAGCOM to build a bit of pressure, get the cap out and the filter, and then we can drain the oil, fill it back up. It should be all fresh and good to go. Pulled out all the stops this week, premium, Dominoes. Yes boys. So we've just activated the pre-charge pump on VAGCOM, and as you can see it's popped it out about 10 mil from what it was before. So now we just need to get some more grips on that, or some pliers, and get it all the way out. So we've just got the Aldex filter out. It's not the worst one we've seen, but there is quite a bit of debris in there. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. Definitely not the worst, but well worth us changing it for a nice fresh filter. Let's get it put in. So, while I'm just finishing off the Aldex service, George is making some plates for the tank guards, and then I think Rob, wherever it is, welding, making some turn down tips for the exhaust. I think that's just temporary. Have a look what George is doing. Accurate cutting, grinding.
Awesome fabrication, that, isn't it?
So we'll finish off this Aldex service, and then hopefully we've got some tank guards on soon as well. Utilising factory rivet holes. You there, Rob? Yeah. Just stick your head under it here, see if you can hear pump kicking in.
No.
Hang on. That should be on that.
I can hear it now.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Run the pump for 1 minute, then press next. Engage all-wheel drive, clutch engage. This opens a valve. Keep this running for 3 minutes. You will hear the airlocks being pumped from the system. The pump tone will fluctuate. Over in the floor before that, for no reason. Going straight in it, that. Hang on.
Push it then.
Mella's hand underneath it.
Send it.
Send it.
I had to. Have you opened them up?
Oh,
What?
I better have it, not over also. Oh yeah, I never knew that off. That's what that was for.
What?
On top of the screwdriver.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. That's handy. That's handy. Wow, how can I be that daft? I didn't even realise.
That's minty, that. Let's get her back in now. Fully sealed. Get submerged.
We need to get snorkel on.
Let's go swimming.
Trim it in.
Trim it all. Skoda Yeti with all the trimmings. Wow, what are you doing?
I can't see to get it in. This one's bent as because Melly's had it twisted.
Why does it sound that bad?
Wow, that sounds horrendous.
First time it's made that noise.
I love broccoli. This man, what the have we done to him?
No way, you're still doing this trim. Clips come on.
I think we'll have to go away with that.
Ah, it will go back on.
Do you reckon a machine puts these on the factory, or do you reckon an actual real life person does it?
I don't know.
If it's a person, imagine having their job, that'd be
Right, that's it.
That's on.
I'm pretty.
Blown actually everything all over, oil all over. No, I'm kidding, no oil.
Oh, it does stink though.
It sounds funny as oh, we've ruined it. I'm buzzing over that. Wow, it sounds horrendous.
Where you going? I'm not taking all the credit. So I think we're just about ready for wrapping up. George, I'm not going to take any credit for this because I think George has done the majority at work, but got some nice guards for the fuel tanks.
Mad Max style.
What do you
As
think?
we like it.
Are you happy with your work?
I'm very happy with it.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I won't say 10, but not going to be missing out.
We're well aware they're not made out of steel. They're not going to stop any big collisions, but we're hoping that it might just protect it from any piercings and stuff like that from sharp rocks.
Better than now.
Better than nout, as they say up Yorkshire. So yeah, I think we're pretty much ready. Oh, Rob's done a bit of welding on his exhaust. We were going to put it further up, but I think for the time being we're just doing a quick one. Nice little centre exit.
We'll work out neighbours up with that.
Across the race car. So we'll just finish off tidying up and then we'll pull it out. We've got a few things left to do on the list for Thursday. We're going to get a service, try and get the snorkel on, try and get the light bar on, try and get the Anderson plug on for the removable winch. So we'll pull it out, we'll hit the hard cut, and then we'll see you in the next one. Oh no. Not again, is it? It's Thursday, which means we're back on the Yeti. To throw a bit of a spanner in the works, when George took it home on Tuesday night, it went into limp mode, plugged it back in on Wednesday morning. That's come up with a leak in intake system, so that's going to take priority today. Obviously we need to fix it. We can't be going to Wales, Green Lane in limp mode. It'd be disastrous. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to continue with articulation test. We're going to pull it up to the other side of the yard. Rob's going to come out with 4-lift truck, we'll lift it back up, get us measurements, see what difference it's done taking the anti-roll bars off. And then once we've done that, obviously we need to sort out this limp mode, oil and filter, and then we've still got the snorkel and light bar, which we don't know if we're going to get done. It's not essential. If we can get it done, mint. It'd be nice to have them, but like I said, not essential, so we can do without. So let's crack on.
That's some more.
Oh. We're at about 300, maybe 3100. So that's a definite improvement in my eyes.
Wow, that's really good.
27.5 back, 27 front.
2750, I think. Oh, get handbrake on.
Yeah, probably why it's creaking. Still touching. Yeah, whoa, down a bit. Yeah, definitely not accurate, but
330, 330, so
nice improvement.
right up.
Are you mad? Oh man, you're daft.
Just so we know roughly how far we can get.
Do you want us to keep going?
Yeah.
At what point do we stop?
I think we've established it can go quite high.
You do know you're not going to stop that once it goes?
It'll get to a point, won't it?
Yeah, I know it gets to a tipping point. That's when it tips.
Getting silly now.
Scared.
George, it's a sensible one.
Getting silly.
So we've established it goes high.
It goes high. We aren't tipping on.
Scientific. So, leak in air intake system could potentially mean a split tip pipe, according to Paul. So, we're gonna boost leak check it, see if there's any leaks anywhere else. Hopefully that fixes it. If not, then potentially a MAF sensor or MAF sensor, which is down there somewhere.
Where's it leaking from? I took it this gauge didn't do all.
It did, it's just it's losing pressure straight away.
Why can it not? It's just wound all the way out. I feel like this is just gonna fall for me. Oh.
Rock gauge.
Oh no.
This clearly don't work properly.
I thought it was supposed to hold pressure. Where else is it going to come out? The system.
To be fair, it sounds like it's getting held up with tape pipe rather than...
What's there?
Yeah.
Sounds like what leaking?
No, it's getting held up in there rather than turbo. Just listen. Let's have a good listen.
I don't listen because it swells up like.
Just rob a million PSI.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like it's gonna blow off and blow your face off.
Yeah, but that's what this thing should be able to like regulate 30 psi.
What, is that a regulator?
Well, it should be.
I just thought it told you how much pressure were in it.
No, you should be able to. That's what this valve's for. You should be able to set a pressure and hold it at that. But
Coming
it's not
out from
working.
somewhere, that isn't it? Is it not?
I don't know if it is a
I don't
part
think
of
tip
it's just.
pipe's leaking.
Is that clamp on it?
Yeah, that's not leaking from here.
We not got any soapy water.
I can get some.
Water.
You want me to get some?
Smacked it, I don't come.
Let's get some.
Yeah. Get some.
Probably going to stay in video, that job. Oh. Oh, yes. Found his problem.
That's the problem, right?
That's his problem.
We've got a torch.
Mostly. Found his problem. Hopefully. That's all it was.
Found it bad.
Found problem
You
back.
don't need problem.
What's up?
You're driving.
Am I driving?
Turbo
Is it really?
absolutely destroyed it.
You proper knackered turbo.
I'll have her.
What were you doing in it? Bouncing off.
You were bouncing off at hardcore all
You're
the way
lying.
home.
You're lying because you were. You're just doing it for
It's
video
like,
reaction.
you can see it compressor wheel here, it's hanging out.
Look at the compressor, it's hanging out. You mean because you haven't even got it off yet? So you haven't found problem?
It's there. You're mad. We don't need soapy water, but it's hanging out.
I know you were doing it for video reaction, which is why I knew you were just lying.
It will be, I'll just loosen it up. Right tight.
No, I'm going opposite way.
What, left it loose?
Only the best.
He's full of shameless plugs, Rob.
Better than all the rest. The thing is, people say righty tight lefty loose, but they don't take into consideration when it
Ratchet on
ratchets.
threads.
No, when it ratchets at the bottom. It's not the same, is it?
What do you mean?
Well, if you ratchet at the top, it's righty tight, lefty loose. If it's on bottom, it's righty loosey, lefty tighty. Yes, it is. Left, 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 left.
No, you're turning it right, you're turning it spotlight.
Yeah, I know you are, but you're not, are you? Because if you look at that, that's going to the left.
No, it's tightening.
You don't get what I mean.
Sound. Put some pressure back through it. What's that? Yeah, that's it now, it's like holding pressure, isn't it?
There's another oil filter in there, the blow oil filter off. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Take two. Genuine parts only.
Right, so we've come to do the oil and filter. Although we've got the sump guard on, it's got a nice little access hatch here, so simply undo this bolt here. And then underneath there, easy access. Not a big job. Just to add these sump guards, we've got plenty listed on this website. We've got this one for sale, we'll put a link in the description, and we've got them listed for like all sorts of stuff, caddies, Tuaregs, transporters. We've got plenty on the website. We're on. Still a bit laggy though.
No, it's fine.
Look at my mouth move brakes.
Just don't be slagging Sarah off. Hang on, because I'm on the wrong side here. I'm gonna get covered.
You know, hang on, whoa, hang on.
What?
Hang on.
It's gonna go into that.
Yeah, it is.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
It's not gonna be.
It will
it's
be.
Gonna
It'll
go.
just
We
run.
need a bit of plate there.
No, it'll run back down.
Oh, Baz, it's gonna flow all the way to here and
It
come
won't.
out of here.
It's angled down.
That's what you need.
That's
even worse.
No, it's not.
How am I gonna undo that?
It's gonna splash everywhere.
Go on then.
Don't lose sump plug, man. I'm not
It's
fishing
going
about
straight in. It's going to come off.
No,
and go
no,
straight
no,
in. It
no,
is.
no.
I'm
Don't-
not.
Don't lose sump plug.
Just put a glove on.
I'll be honest, I've just screwed it all the way back in.
Oh, for f***ing. Lefty loosey.
Yeah, but it depends
Yeah, but
which
I'm
side
upside
you're at.
down.
Depends which side you're at, doesn't it? Oh
This
no.
is going to go all over my hand.
Oh, it's gonna go all over me.
You made it 10 times harder.
You have. Just get rid of that. We'll see what happens. We can't. We'll see what happens. Get rid of that, Baz. I want to see what happens, to be fair. I want to see how much Rob's. In fact, no, come on.
You can see it all.
Yeah, but I want to see how far it goes back and how much is suffering that's covered in oil. To be fair,
Misses it.
it misses it. Tried and tested.
Look at that.
So you might think that it's going to run into it, but it's not. It don't.
Probably best off removing this headlight, so we've got room to like cut this bit out. So I think we said
Why, are you not going to come out this way?
no.
Why?
Because snorkel is designed to go on this wing.
Oh, it's hammer at one, isn't it?
And then move that further forward and run it straight down there.
I forgot we were doing that hammer at one.
Can you imagine? Fresh air filter installed. We're just going to blank that so there's no chance of water ingestion.
What about this? What's that? That's locating point.
Stick on there, innit? Oil cap on. That's an oil cap on. Mint. That's it, won't it?
It doesn't seem to clip in it, does it? You can bolt in there.
Ultimate bodge. Basically, we went for about 6 inch of water. And as you can see, seen from the video, it came up through the grill and into there. That's usually attached to the intake. A simple bodge for this weekend. We just took this off, fitted a 90-degree silicone. It's going to eliminate that problem happening. And it closed the bonnet.
Bit
It's
fragile.
brittle, that's why.
It's a bit fragile.
That was good, wasn't it?
10-year-old.
Yeah, good that, bro.
A bit of a nightmare, that, isn't it?
Well, there's a screw hole in that one.
Yeah, that's probably why it didn't come off. Screw.
This is like a fast track to be able to fit as Lightbar though, really, if you think about it, innit?
If you want a Yeti and you want to get this trim off, there is a screw here that you're going to take out first before just yanking on it. So if you take anything from this video and you want a Yeti, a bit of advice. Oh, it's brocketed. Oh, it's broke there as well. No, don't carry on breaking it. We can still utilise that at a minute with some super glue.
Torx, ain't Torx it.
Where's the other one? There's 2.
There's 3.
There's 3.
Yeah, do you want to explain to the camera what you've done here?
I don't need to, it's self-explanatory, isn't it?
It's a term called gun ho. I think Rob's gonna bit gun ho. Stop breaking it. Super glue and we'll cover it with black vinyl wrap.
Tiger Seal.
Raptor. We'll Raptor it.
It's a bit rubber, it's a bad design.
It comes
out. You've finished it now.
I haven't, that's still intact.
That was some Mortal Kombat tackle, that.
It's got wire down there.
No, yeah. So just to reiterate, if you do own a Yeti, there's 3 little Torx bits in here if you want to get this trim.
I'm going to get on with fixing this.
Have we got thingy, body shop?
Plastic welder?
Yeah.
Wrong kind of plastic in it.
That's right. I'll fix it.
Super glue. Just super glue it.
Yeah.
So we said we were going to fit a light bar. We got contacted by Auxbeam on social media, Facebook or Instagram, not sure which one it was. Who said they wanted us to try out some of their products. They sent us this light bar free of charge. Obviously, we'll see how we get on with it. The Touareg, the V10 Touareg's already got one on, so we thought the next best project to fit one on would obviously be the Yeti. So we had a quick mock-up. This is a 52-inch, which should fit nicely between the roof bars, with a bit of luck anyway. So we'll get it unboxed and we'll see if we can get it fitted. This is a big one. wiring with a switch. That's it.
Right lads.
Fixed?
Yeah.
Look at that.
It's a different colour now, it's got 2 lines in it, but it's no good. That's a beast that, isn't it?
I don't think it needs these now, it'd be better making some stained brackets.
So, after a bit of messing about, the light bar is on. Rob's made some nice brackets, stainless steel, so they're not going to rust. Well, Rob's been doing that. Me and George have been putting the wiring in and the switch. It's going to be in a nice little location there. So, I think the next thing to do is test it. So I think that works pretty well. We'll tidy everything up, put those broken trims back on, and then I think we're nearly ready for Wales. So I think that's a wrap. Light bar's on. We've ticked off the majority of the things that we had on the list. The only thing that we didn't do was the snorkel, but obviously we did a little bit of a bodge that Rob showed you earlier that should do the trick for now. We still want to put the snorkel on, but it looks like it's going to be a bit more work. The front bumper's going to have to come off, headlight's going to have to come out, the wing's going to have to come off, and we're going to have to do quite a bit of cutting to get that on. So pretty happy with everything, happy with the light bar, that works pretty well. Obviously the true test will be out on the road, out on the trails in the dark. So yeah, if you like what we're doing with the Yeti, if you've got any suggestions what you want us to do with it next, comment below, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in Wales.